Hey guys, welcome back to Gabino Games. Today, we're having a siege battle with Wick and Demon Top Rank. Here's our boss guild on the chat.
Thank you, Baby G. Now here's Papa Dragon with that Tracer, Skogul, and Chloe. Next up, we got Keith together with that Ciara. That's a Fran and Ethna. Ethna for the strips, and of course, auto-targeting that Theomars. Now here's Coconut being in that Lima together with a Ganymede, and that's Rika. Next up, we got here Germster bringing in that's a Juno together with a Rocky and a Fran. This is a very tricky defense, especially with that HP lead from this Louise, and then of course Theomars and Miho. Let's bring in our Bulwark, Emilia, and Skogul. Alright, Louise goes. Let's put up our immunity here, but we don't have to cleanse anything yet. Okay, now I'm thinking we should of course first kill this Theomars because he's the defense breaker, right? But yep, with those shields, that's the thing with Bulwark, I guess. You can't or you won't absorb enough HP because of the shields, right? The shields will lessen the HP that you will be able to leech off. Oh man, both of them targeting our Emilia right now. Yeah, the thing with Miho is of course she's a dark monster, hence she'll be hitting anything basically, just the same as Theomars is an elemental king who will basically just hit anyone too. Now, yeah, even if we use Bulwark's Forbidden Galder right now, it seems like we are unable to heal because of the shields. At the same time, they are not HP heavy monsters, they're more attack based monsters. Wow. Yeah. Because then our main heal is coming from this Bulwark, and that Forbidden Galder is providing Orbus. Wow. That Miho just sniped our Emilia. GG. Yeah, even if we have that HP lead, I mean that Skogul's Atlas Stone, will it be able to do enough damage though? Not enough. But we can kill this Theomars, right? But we don't have cleanse anymore. We have defense break on our Bulwark. Oh, not enough. Yep, and Theomars, ouch, additional turns. Oh man. Can we throw another Atlas Stone? Okay, we still have one chance. Oh, but the stun though. GG. Alright. Wick with those defenses again. Now here's Papa Dragon, this time bring in a Praha, Chandra, and Rika. With that resistance lead, they should be able to avoid those stuns. All the while with Divine here, with that Molong, Yonhong, and Perna. Justin bring in that's a Louise, Skogul, and wow, that's a Mav. Nice teams from our guildies. Now here's Brighto, bring in that Louise, that's a Molong together with a Daphnis. Daphnis, of course, to snipe that Louise and prevent her from providing those shields. Okay, now here's Germster, again with that Louise, Skogul, and Mav. Oh hey, nice teams. Alright, now next tower is this Bastet, Odin, and Perna tower. Here's Coconut with that Louise, that's Camilla, together with a Rocky. Keith bring in the same combo. Yeah, it's a really effective defense or offense against this defense. Now, here's Papa Dragon with that Rina. Resistance lead from Thessarian and then Perna for the heals. Now let's go hit this one. This Bastet. Odin and Perna. Let's just bring in. We can either bring in our Louise here, but of course the thing with a Louise, Rocky, and say a water tank in the form of Camilla is that if that Bastet gets a Violent proc and you're not on wheel, you're gonna get that defense break. So let's go try and outspeed it with our Galleon, Tiana, and Zyros. I have been able to increase the speed on our Zyros here. Unless this Bastet is super fast, they shouldn't be able to cut in. Okay, very good. Now we have to be able to reset them. At least like Odin, because then, you know, he has that passive that's going to keep giving him or resurrecting them. So technically this Odin and this Perna have actually 2 lives on them. Okay, now, and of course this Bastet with that defense break. Okay, nice despair stun from our Zyros. Alright. Good job. We're attacking red 9. Here's red minion with that Miho, Immensity, and Copper. Alright, let's go hit it. But this time around, let's go bring in that. Where's Louise together with the Rocky. And then, of course, Perna to actually tank this violent, crazy Odin. Well, yeah, the thing is, our team isn't on will or we wouldn't be bringing immunity, so a violent proc from this Bastet can be very dangerous. Definitely giving them the first turn. There goes Bastet, Perna, and then Odin, right? Okay. Oop, violent proc from this Odin. Well, as long as it wasn't from Bastet. Because if Bastet did that defense break, and then we actually got the defense break on, like, say, our Louise or our Rocky, then it would have easily been a GG. Right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, the best build for all monsters is still violent and will. Right? Now, I don't really mind even if we give all the 5 knowledge from this or to this Odin, because at the end of the day, Camilla should be able to tank him, right? Unless he keeps proccing that violent a couple more times and end up actually lowering our health. Now, I want that Soul Crusher so that he wouldn't be, you know, resurrecting anymore, you know. But the question is, can we break through the shield with Soul Crusher? Oh, not enough. Anyway, he's gonna steal that immunity. Let's pop him. Defense breaks. Okay. Yeah, 3 versus 2. Without the heals coming from that Perna, then they wouldn't have sustains, right? I mean, Bastet and Perna is a really good combo. You know, you bring them together, and there's pretty much shields are gonna provide and protect the teammate, right? While Perna heals with her Eternity passive. Now, while we're killing these two, I mean, I don't think they'll be able to win here. I'll take this opportunity to say what's up to our subscribers. What's up, guys? I hope you're doing good, and of course, again, happy weekend ahead. To our new subscribers, a warm welcome to our channel, and we hope you enjoy what we have for you here. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe for more videos and more content. There's no way even like this Bastet can win over a Camilla, and we still have Louise and Rocky, so that's pretty much a GG. Okay, let's see who in our guildies are actually attacking here. Now let's see. Here's Justin with that Thessarian, that's Camilla together with a Triana. With that resistance lead, they should be able to actually resist the debuffs coming from this Bastet, and at the same time get the Oblivion on those Odin and Perna monsters. Okay. Next up, we got another round of these defenses, and here's 0-2. That's a Jean, Molong, and Harmonia. Red minion bring in a Sierra Bastet together with an Iris. Okay, now here's Genglai. Sierra, that's a Josephine together with Darian. Of course, Darian to tank this Miho. Okay, nice teams from our guildies. Let's go attack this defense again. Never underestimate it, like what we did earlier. You have to understand how it works. Now, that Louise has that HP lead, right? And for sure, this Theomars and this Miho are actually built on a tanky, violent set. At the same time, they should be or they can be brought with like, high attack power and really speedy runes. Because at the end of the day, with that additional HP from Louise, and if they get all those Valor procs, like what you witnessed in our first battle when we brought our Bulwark Emilia and Skogul, they were actually able to, counter and attack at the same time, just the focus on any monster, because again, they are elemental diverse, especially with that Theomars there. Ideally, you should be able to stop that Louise from putting those shields, but of course, you'll need to bring in a very tanky offense against this team. You can't kill Miho with a crit, and every time you crit her, she's gonna get attack bars and counter you. Now, we brought in our HP damaging monsters here so that we can automatically snipe this defense breaking Theomars. You see? With all those violent procs, no more chance for violent procs for you. And then all the while, it's going to be like a 3 versus 2 now. However, again, if you brought in like DPS monsters with high crit rates, you won't be able to kill this Miho. And at the same time, those shields and immunity, those violent procs, which are more often than not on the side of the defense, it's going to be hard for you to beat this defense. Now we're just going to wait for our cooldowns to go off, both on, of course, Dark Recovery and Reckless Assault. And I'm thinking, who should we kill first? Well, without defense breaks, this Miho isn't doing a lot of damage. But we do want to break through that shield. And ideally, of course, you should be able to go for the kill first on the Miho, because she's the main threat right now. Okay, break through the shields. Let's break through that shield. Wow, 3 turns. Okay, now we can go for the kill. Without that shield, we can ensure to actually do direct damage. And even if they have that shield now, we still have our Molong. We are gonna go for it. Oh, not enough. Yeah, that's the thing with the shields. Although I don't think they can win here unless this is a super Miho. But let's see. Dot kill. Okay. Man. A really good defense from Wick. 3 versus 1. Definitely a GG. But again, these are siege battles and you can only use your monsters once. Therefore, if you run out of these offense monsters, how else would you beat that defense? Very interesting. Alright, next target, we got here Red Minion, bring in that Fengyan, Emilia, and Perna against this Kumun, That's a Clara. And again, OP Savannah. Okay, 0-2 with a Bastet Annabelle, and that's a Mei Yu Wang. Let's go hit this defense. Let's go bring in our very own Fang Yan. I'm thinking we can outspeed this Clara with our Common Wusa Fang, but it's going to be risky such that, you know, even if we are able to put the immunity up, she's just going to, you know, strip, stun, and we won't be able to cleanse. If we're stunned and stripped, that Savannah goes, she's able to put a defense break on either like our Kumun or our Fongyan, and then this Kumun will be on a crit damage HP build. He's gonna be packing a punch and it's going to be a bit more dangerous. So let's go bring in our Emilia so that we have the option to cleanse. At the same time, we will be able to put immunity on our monsters against this Savannah and Clara. Okay, this should be good. RNG, be with us. Now here goes Clara. Wheel of Fire. Okay. There goes Savannah with that gigantic roar. Okay, good thing she wasn't able to put a defense break on us. But now we have Emilia to cleanse. Gets an additional turn, of course. Let's go heal up. Defense break. Let's go hit this Clara, because she's going to be stripping and working on our Fangyan. Okay, now 3 versus 2. Okay, now we're getting the Violent procs, but let's go to put a defense break on this Savannah here. Critical link. Oh, the dots. Take that. Alright, nice damage from our Perna. Freeze. Okay, cleanse that. Get a counter on this Kumun. Okay, he gets a Violent proc again. Let's go hit this Kumun. Freeze this Savannah. No. Defense break. No. Okay. There it goes. Finish. Nice, Sue. Okay. Okay. Attacks are coming from both sides right now. We're being attacked by Demon Capra and Wick Wick. Now here's LD, not 5 or no pack with that Miho, Immensity, and that's a Copper. Next up, we got here Jun Lee with that Miho, Covenant, and that's a Dova. Next one, we see here Gran with that Rika, Daphnis, and Camilla. Very nice teams from our OP guildies. Now here's Rocco with that Amarna, Ariel, and Rocky. Okay, let's go hit this one. But this time we're gonna bring in our Tessarian, Theomars, together with, where is our Chasun? Realistically, you know, you could have maybe brought in, say, like a Harmonia. I'm sorry, like a Triana, because then you will be able to like cleanse at the same time. Yep, that punch, oh man, that's so painful. Because again, if you put a defense break on our Theomars, it's going to be dangerous, and we can't exactly go for like a 2-on-3, especially with that Odin here. Some other teams here that you can use is maybe a, of course, like what we showed you earlier, a Galleon, Zarius, and Diana, right? Others would use like a Rina or like an Ariel to tank this Odin, right? But at the same time, you can also bring in like a Perna and a Xingze for the defense break. But say others also try like maybe Sierra, Bastet, Daphnis, but Again, you really need a water tank, someone to tank that Odin, because at the end of the day, you know, those Valiant procs can really, yep, just ruin your plan. I guess at the end of the day, that's what the problem is when you're bringing in like combos, right? If your combo doesn't work, it's automatically a GG. Especially like the Violent procs nowadays, I don't know, have been very crazy. Now here's Joe, bring in a Chiwu for the strip, and then you have that Ganymede to reset, and of course Rika to put the dots and stuns and slows, blocks, heal, OP and B5 monsters. Nice. Alright, next tower is Red 12. Now here's Keith with that Susano, Orion, and second Awakened Vigor. Let's go attack this defense over here. That's a Martina, Shaina, and Triana. We're going to try to cleave it with our Bernard, Konamiya, and Lucian. Our second Lucian. Yep, should be good. Oh man. Yep. Here's a really tricky defense nowadays. You know how they would build like copper traps, like high defense monsters when you're expecting it with like high HP or something, so your copper ain't gonna work. Well, this defense is being built on a high, slower build, but with a high HP shield wheel. Yep, comp. Therefore, you won't be able to cleave it. As you know, when you try to cleave, yep, it's a trap defense. Oh man, we got GG'd. Take stun. Oh man. Okay, well, let's see. Next up, we got here 7 Weeks Festival, bringing in a Gemini, Tyron, and that's a Ran. So Gemini will strip, Tyron will freeze, right? Now here's Mini Boon, a Susano together with a Megan, and that's a Stella. Yep, these skills are very tricky. Let's see how our guildies do on attacking. Okay, nice Sue. Well, we're learning from these OP players, man. Alright, next up, we got here Flo Mazzi, bring in a Sierra, Rina, and Chasun against this Kumun, that's a Taranis, and second Awakened Vigor. Now, we don't have our Fangyan anymore. Now I'm thinking Rakan, Wusa, and someone to put in a defense break. Although, of course, it's going to be tricky because then they're going to have a speed lead of Kumun. I'm betting all 3 of these monsters are on Violent, right? That, what do you call this? That second Awakened Vigor has a heal, anti-crit, speed up. At the same time, this Tyrannus has that revive and second life. So, it's going to be very dangerous, but let's see if it will work. Okay. How about Rakan, Wusa, and Ritesh? Now, our goal here is, of course, Ritesh will put the defense break, and then Rakan to collapse and kill this Tyrannus. Now I'm thinking like, I think I should have brought in a monster with destroy runes. Because then, yep, we can work on destroying the health of this commune so that his shield wouldn't be so potent. But let's see. Can we put a defense break on this Tyrannus? Alright. Now let's go for the collapse on this Tyrannus here. Collapse, remove the shield and provoke. Okay, but then he gets the heal up. Of course, the violent turn. Oh man. Yep, now. Yeah, if he didn't put a violent turn, then maybe we could have lessened or lowered the cooldowns on our collapse. But then again. Okay. Sleep. Provoke. Provoke. Nope. We can't go for the defense break, or maybe we should, but it's going to wake up this commune. Oh man, 2 turns every turn. Yeah, that's dangerous. Man, how are you gonna win? I'm telling you, I don't know. I mean, it seems like the procs are crazier nowadays. And it's supposed to be they lowered the chances, but I guess if you brought in violent runes, or if your opponent has violent runes, they're gonna be proccing supposedly less, while the opponent should be proccing more. But that's not the case. Okay, we're able to do damage, but not able to kill here. Yeah, because every time you get an extra turn, the cooldowns of their skills are lessened, right? Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know how to kill this Taranis with this team. I mean, well, yeah, because this Kumon is able to destroy our HP. Because ideally, we get a defense break again, and then the collapse should be able to kill. Yeah, we'll wake him up again though. Yeah, we need a defense break. Oh man, see what I mean? Yeah, I mean, this vigor, I'm telling you. Okay, let's go try it again. Okay, nice one. Well, that's how it's supposed to go. We'll have to provoke, because I'm not sure, does he have that third skill up? I don't know, with all the violent procs, I kinda... Oh man, there goes the violent thirds again. Again, we'll just need to do that again, the defense break and collapse combo. Yeah, but I mean, he got those violent procs again, and eventually he's just gonna put up that force of living again, and then yeah, very tricky. I actually have this defense too. I mean, I have it on my Guild War defense, that is. Defense break. Okay, break the shield. No. Okay, let's go do it again. Let's go collapse. Yeah, because if we kill this Tranis, we can easily kill that Vigor and that Kumon. But Kumon just took 3 turns again, destroying more of our Retesh's HP. Yeah, only Ritesh is on violent. That's why. Ugh. Man, see. Yep. If I brought in destroy runes, maybe I put some destroy runes on my Ritesh, although he is on violent will.
Eventually.
Oh man. A really nice defense. Oh. Can't beat violent procs. 3 versus 1. Yep, that was a bad comp. Well, here's A. Bring in that Skogul, John, and that's a Ganymede. Of course, you'll be able to reset that Taranis from reviving, get a kill, ventilate onto another Atlas Stone. Very good. Nice team from A. Now, let's go work on this Kumon. Together with a second awakened Vigor and Iris, let's bring in our double bombers, Aquila, Malaka, and Taurus. The question here is, who's going to go? Yep, Vigor. Okay, Violent proc off the bat. Alright. No immunity. Put in on our bombs. 3 bombs, please. Oh, man. We got like 1 bomb with that accuracy lead. So that's like 100% accuracy. Oh, man. Well, with no bombs on Iris, that's very dangerous. Yeah, because even if we get to kill this Vigor, I mean, we have to kill Iris, because then if there are no bombs on Iris, Iris will just heal up this team. Yeah, that was a very squishy skull. I mean, common by the way. But this iris though. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. Can we get... Oh, she just stripped it again. Counters. Heals up. Oh man. No way these monsters can beat this iris. Yeah. Oh man. Ooh. Yeah, because even if we do that, she's just gonna strip it away and she's healing. So, yep, no way Aquila. I mean, there's just zero chance Aquila can win this. Oh, wait. GG. Let's go and hit this defense again. But this time, I'm gonna bring in my very own common Second Awakened Vigor and Iris. Let's mirror it. Alright. There goes Predator's Cry from his Vigor. Let's go do the same. Okay, speed up and anti-crit with our Vigor. Let's go silence the opponent's Vigor. Okay, violent procs from this common. Okay, since that Vigor has the shield, let's go work on this Iris because she keeps stripping. And then we'll get the turn with our common kill. Alright, because then now, yep, they have no more strips. And although this common has been putting a lot of heal blocks, and so is this Vigor, but let's go kill the common now. We'll have to silence this common so that he doesn't go for that big damage on our defense broken common here. Okay, nice violent proc though. I mean, it didn't matter at that point anyway. And when it doesn't matter, we get the violent procs. Very good come to us. Alright, well, you can always mirror a defense. You know, just trust that you will be, you will have the better rune builds, right? Trust in your runes. And at the same time, you better be smarter than that AI. Although, of course, RNG can be a B. And that's all our monster attacks for today. Let's go look at the results of this siege battle. Well, GG, well played to Demon Capra and Wick Wick. Now, time for our SSS trophy box. Will we get lucky? Well, no more shiny. Seems like 02 got that shiny. But what do we get? Can we get something good like summoning pieces? Not all the time. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our video. Please leave a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content. May the force be with you.
See you on the next one.